Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am Rob and you're watching Outside in the 515. Today we're around the homestead cleaning up. Lots of work to do in the next couple weeks. So like I said in the intro, we've got a lot of work to get done around the homestead. For those that don't know, I am a welder at, I'm not going to name their name, but you'll be able to figure it out. I'm a welder at the company that makes the famously colored farm equipment. And we have reached the end of the 2025 model year run for the product that I weld on. So we get a 13-week temporary extended vacation layoff, whatever you want to call it. So that's usually when I get most of my work done around the house, get most of my projects that I want to get done, whether it's taking on a little bit of side welding work, or now it's going to be firewood and getting my yard cleaned up. My yard got a little out of hand the last year when I broke my elbow. I was down from May of last year to about November, December time frame, and I'm still only about 75% in my right arm. So that's why you see Sheila doing a lot of rolling of the logs and lifting of the logs and stuff like that, because I'm slowly trying to get my arm strength back up. But so what we're going to do today is, I've got a big brush pile that I got cut in the backyard. I still got more trees to cut down, but the neighbor wants to get his fence on and the fire pit's kind of encroaching on that. So we're going to try to get most of that cleaned up. I was going to try to burn, but it's too windy out here today, and it's going to be windy through about 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're not going to do that. But so we're probably not going to do any burning today. We'll probably just get the mess cleaned up. But I've got a pile of firewood rounds that I'd like to get split today. We went yesterday and picked up a load of free ash from a friend, and I still got some in the back of the truck. So we're just gonna kind of take today and see where today takes us, and see what all we get done, and we'll just go from there. So I don't know what footage is going to be in this. We're just going to kind of go with it today. So hope you enjoy it. Alrighty, so we got a good bit of it cut up. I don't know what kind of wood this is. These were just wild trees grown in my yard. And so I think what I'm gonna do with this stuff is I'm gonna split it and I'm gonna sell it as campfire wood. Because like I said, I don't know what it is. And I'd hate to, you know, put it with my mixed hardwoods, and I don't wanna sell subpar quality stuff. So I'll get you spun around here and we'll get you shown what we got cut up so far and a little bit we've done, and then we'll keep going from there. What's up, Sheila?
What's up?
So I got my used MS270. It was running great. We got a little more tuning to do on it. It seems to bog just a little bit, but it was running great. But yeah, this is what we've got so far today. And then another pile of brush. We got to get this big pile burnt down, but like I said, it is way too windy. And then I got to get this big sucker taken down. But I'm waiting on a skid loader to come over to help me do that. So, but yeah, some of you woodhounds might be able to tell me what kind of wood this is. I'll get a little closer. It's not pine because it didn't have leaves, but I just don't know. The color, that kind of looks like a walnut there, but I don't know what it is. So all of this and that big tree, I don't know what it is. Everything we get cut out is going to get sold for campfire wood. But now we're just waiting on, get you out of the sun there. Yeah, get my coffee. Now we're just kind of waiting on my dad to come over. He's gonna fire up one of my other saws, and we're gonna work on getting some of this bigger stuff cut down. So Sheila's gonna go get the wheelbarrow, and we're gonna go from there. So hang tight.